Thank you for uh, this moment. I want to say welcome to Nextgen Edu Solutions. We provide solutions of all kind as to educational setting. Today, we want to provide a kind of a comprehensive guide to effective parenting. So I want to be speaking to the administrators, to parents, and teachers that they need to understand dynamism, understand management, they understand some intricacies and techniques as required in managing a child at different level, at different age group. Now, what is parenting? As it's supposed to be, parenting is the intentional process of nurturing, guiding, supporting, and empowering a child to become a responsible, confident, and fulfilled adult progressively. It is a lifelong role that requires love, structure, not just by anyhow. Love in the sense that you are aiming at the best for the child. Structure because there are procedures, requirement, step by step. Then two, values, that is the relevant, the importance, the needs, and adaptability. Now, let me talk about the pillar of successful parenting. Pillars is something that holds something together. So we look at it, the pillars of successful parenting. 1, love and emotional security. That is the pillar. One of it is love and emotional security. What does this have to say as to parenting? Meaning consistently show affection and affirmation. You show affection and affirmation to all continually and consistently, to development, to activities, to action. Be available physically and emotionally. Be available physically and emotionally. Build trust by being dependable. Build trust by being dependable. The child should be able to rely, believe, look up to you for that what is essential. Then look at second pillar is discipline and understanding. Discipline and understanding. Now use clear boundary, not fear or aggression. Use clear boundary, which is one of the things missing in parenting and in even handling children as a teacher. Clear boundary as a school. Not fear, not aggression. Then enforce consistent consequence. Consequence are the outcome of your action, your result. So if it is wrong, ensure you enforce it. Right, you enforce it. To make sure, so enforcement is in different form. It's either reward for being right, that is enforcement to consistently, or by denying of the child the right for deviating. Then focus on character building, not just punishment. Character building, building the person to be who he or she ought to be, not punishment. That is one of the things that is missing in many cases, very essential. So if that is not looked into, it will be another something. So you focus. Then number 3 pillar is effective communication. Effective communication. So when you are communicating, you communicate correctly with a word, not in ambiguous, and it should have pertinent to that very what you are passing out with the right choice of the word. So, and you are communication is effective When somebody is talking, you are listening so that you can appropriately answer, not you from your preoccupied mindset, you will not begin to give out your answer. Actively listen before responding. Actively listen before responding. So you listen before you respond. Encourage open dialogue. Open dialogue. Encourage open expression without judgment. So let the person say what he or she has in mind without judgment. Then model respectful dialogue. So now respectful dialogue means that you are talking and you are also considering as a person. Then number 4 pillar is education and mentorship. Education is giving the person what he need to know and then understand. Mentorship is guiding and ensuring that that person follow as ought to be. Invest in formal education and life skills. Invest in formal education and life skills. So now be a personal mentor through your lifestyle. Now a mentor is somebody who is being looked up to guide through your lifestyle. Reinforce learning with values and practice. Reinforce learning with value and practice. Very essential. So next 5 pillar is spiritual and moral development. Spiritual and moral development. This is where other makes it. All this must be together. Teach empathy. Empathy is, okay, if I'm in the shoe, what should I be? This is what me be empathy. Put yourself in that person's shoe, not just emotional. Emotional is not empathy. Empathy means if I'm in that shoe, how will I be? So teach the person, make the person responsible. Responsibility means I ought to do something and I'm bound to do something. Honesty means be who you are and be straight the way. The integrity means you don't change your personality back and front. Then lead by example in faith. Lead by example in faith or personal values. Lead by example in faith or personal value. So create routine for devotion, meditation, or reflection. Create routine for devotion, meditation, or reflection. Now look at core responsibility of every parent. The core responsibility of every parent. What are the responsibilities of a parent? Responsibility, example, a parent ought to provide basic needs. What are the basic needs? Food, clothing, shelter, medical care. Parent ought to provide emotional support. What is emotional support? Reassurance, encouragement, love. Parents are supposed to provide supervision, know their friends, the media exposure, habit. Parents are supposed to provide discipline, set rules and uphold them lovely. Many set rules, but they don't uphold. Parents are supposed to be providing education, choose good school, support homework, teach life. Parents are supposed to be providing modeling. They see the integrity in you, they see the faith in you, they see the discipline in you, they see the respect in you. Parents are supposed to provide financial planning, saving for school, emergency, growth. Parents are supposed to provide social training, teach courtesy, teach empathy, teach cultural values. Most parents have lost their value or even their own heritage. Then capacity parent must develop. Capacities parent must develop. 1. Personal capacity, very essential. Under it, you will learn patience and emotional intelligence because most parents are not patient. Patient and emotional intelligence. Good timing and financial management. Communication and listening skill. Then resilience and adaptability. Parents must also have knowledge capacity, very important. Child psychology and development, parents must have it. Modern parent tools and safety, both online and offline. The understanding of academic curriculum and support system, these are very essential. The common pitfall to avoid, parents should take note. Teachers, administrator, pitfall, why it is harmful. Over pampering will breed entitlement and laziness. Over pampering will bring entitlement and laziness. Excessive control crushes confidence and independence. Excessive control crushes confidence and independence. Then neglect causes emotional damage and insecurity. Inconsistency will make you confuse children and break trust. A parent telling lies or today like this. So comparison with other kills uniqueness and self-worth. Lack of engagement leads to disconnection and rebellion. They are not engaged. So now proactive parenting strategy, proactive parent strategy. So these are the steps you're going to take. 1. Hold weekly family meeting to check in and plan. Weekly family meeting, that is intentionally to be done. Then be intentional about screen time and digital habit. Read together regularly, especially from 01 to 012 to 12. You read together regularly. Both their then bedtime routine with conversation and prayers, very essential. Be involved in school and community events. Create a family calendar. Chores, fun, birthday, reading time. Reinforce value using stories, real life example and practices. Let children make age appropriate decisions. Watch out for emotional or behavioral change. So these are things parents must need to do. Then let's talk about parenting by stages. So that means you are going to be focusing on the age. So from 0 age to 5 years, you love. Safety is key. Language is key. Basic routine is key. From 6 years to 12 years, rules, you give rules. Social behavior, self-discipline, learning support. From 13 to 18 years, guidance, trust, independence, emotional support. From 18 years plus, you provide mentorship, life coaching. Then let it go wisely. Now, final thought from Nextgen Edu Solution to parent. Parenting is leadership, and the most important leadership role you will ever hold. It is not about perfection, but purposeful effort, intentional action, and adaptive learning. With support system, prayers, and patience, parenting become not just a role, but a calling with a legacy. If you need help as a parent, call on Nextgen Edu Solution. We offer parenting workshop and seminar. We offer school parenting relationship building. We offer individual family consulting. We offer educational advisory and mentorship. We offer school management and consultancy. You can contact us on 46B Tos Bensi Road, Ebute, Ipakodo, Ikorodu. You can as well email us Nextgen Educational Solutions at gmail.com, or you call this number 234 70 655 20223, or you call 234 8026279249. So I welcome you. I welcome you all. Very nice time. So the discussion continue on as you need it. So you put your comment, your view, tell us area you will need us to look at. We'll definitely look at it. Thank you for watching.